Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about how we segment the solid-state disk market, and we look at the market from a variety of perspectives. First off, you can see that just like with the hard disk drive market, that the SSD market is just not one big item. That in fact there are some drives that are designed for the consumer market. There are some drives that are designed for business laptop users. There are some solutions that are designed for blade systems. There are some systems that are purposely enterprise storage devices. And across that spectrum, you'll see a range of costs, you'll see a range of reliability features, and a wide range of performance. Another way we can segment the market is by looking at the form factors. Of course, at the consumer end, you have things like compact flash that have been around a long time. But then you also have flash hard drive form factors, and some of those are 2.5 inch, some are 3.5 inch. You have different interfaces for those. Some are SATA, some are SAS, some are fiber channel. You also have PCI flash cards, such as our RAM-SAN 20. You also have blade factors, such as mezzanine card attachments. And then you also have external rack-mounted systems. And it really is up to the application or the user, which one of these solutions is going to be the best fit and make the most sense for the problem that needs to be solved. So there's a question about having described these segments that exist from consumer to enterprise, where does Texas Memory Systems fit in? And what we'd say is that we're definitely aimed at the higher end of that market. And when I say higher end, I especially mean products that are used in enterprise storage environments. And we look at basically two kinds of performance pyramids that describe the hierarchies that we're trying to be integrated into. One would be in enterprise storage, and in the enterprise storage space, the top tier, as many people would call a tier 0, would be a RAM-based solid-state disk. This is going to offer the highest possible IOs per second, the lowest possible latency, but it's also going to come at a higher cost per gigabyte than other solutions. And our RAM-SAN 300, RAM-SAN 400, and RAM-SAN 440 offer solutions ranging from 16 gigabytes to half a terabyte of capacity in those RAM-based solutions. Right under that, and I tend to kind of jokingly refer to it as tier half, would be flash-based solid-state disks, and these systems can be cached or not flash or not cached. Today, a good example of that tier would be our RAM-SAN 500 system. Now, below this, you'll find that there are many flash vendors that are offering hard disk drive flash products, which are being incorporated into enterprise RAID enclosures. From our point of view, that's a level below what you can do with a cached flash solution such as the RAM-SAN 500, in that the enclosure really wasn't designed to support a flash drive. It was really designed to support a hard drive form factor, and you end up paying a performance penalty as a result of that. Now, below flash systems, you get to your cached RAID devices that use RAM in front of hard disk drives. The other storage hierarchy that we look at is within the server space. In the server space, at the top of the hierarchy, you have RAM, just your normal server RAM. And in most cases where you have customers looking to accelerate applications, they maximize the RAM they can put in the chassis. But in many cases, that's not enough, and the customer needs additional capacity. Maybe they've run out of space to put RAM, or maybe the hard disk drives that they store most of their data on are too slow. And so a flash solution, such as a PCI flash card like our RAM-SAN 20, is a perfect fit as a step below the performance of RAM in the server, but offers far higher density at a lower cost per capacity. And while it's not the same performance as RAM, it's still outstanding when compared to the hard disk drives that people are normally using in server-centric applications.